I'm Raya.
And I'm Brandon.
And you're watching
More Love with R and B.
Okay. And today, we're talking about being present, but not present. Yeah. And you may be wondering what that means, so let me explain it to you. Being present means you're physically here, but you're not paying attention to your spouse. You're not focused. You're kind of somewhere else. And that could affect your marriage.
What? Yes, it can. It absolutely can.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we're going to talk about the importance of being present in your marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
We are.
Yes. In today's society where social media and all these electronics and games are literally on the rise and on trend, they can cause a lot of friction and static within your marriage and within your relationship. So we're going to kind of talk about the problems that can cause, etc.
So I think one problem it could cause is your loved one feeling kind of jealous or unimportant.
Yeah.
And that could just cause a disconnect to happen. And that disconnect could, if not tended to, turn into more. And it could just drive you guys further apart from each other. All the while, some little device is causing that to happen in your marriage.
So having your attention always on your game or phone or tablet or computer or TV.
Ooh.
Hello?
You know what's funny? Did you say that? Like, TV was like the top of the list like 20 years ago.
I know.
Now it's like the seventh.
It's kind of, it's kind of like, But actually, focusing on those electronic screens, if you will, can cause you not to hear or remember the things that your spouse is saying. And that can cause a lot of problems. So maybe your spouse is in the kitchen and you're in your living room or whatever, playing your game or watching whatever, and your spouse is shouting out something to you, and because you are paying more attention to your electronic device, you don't hear them, which could cause an issue. Like, didn't you hear me? Okay, sorry.
Yes. Oh my God.
Or your spouse is having a great conversation and you're watching your stories or playing your game, Candy Crush or whatever. Is Candy Crush still a popular thing?
I think it's still a thing. I'm sure somebody like redid it and it's now like Tootsie Roll Splash or something.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm sure somebody just retweaked the name to redo it. It ain't nothing but Tetris with candy.
But that can cause you not to hear or remember what they're saying. That can cause a lot of stress, especially like, I'll say as a woman, as a female, I want to know that my husband is hearing me and considering me. And so if I'm talking and trying to share something and he's not hearing, that can cause a lot of stress.
So guys, don't check out when your wife is talking.
Please don't.
I think another thing too is like you miss out on life around you.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep it with this. When you are out with your spouse or your significant other, fiance, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, we talk about being present in moments like that. Like, try not to be on your phones as much, if at all, because again, you will miss out on life around you. Like, just think about the logic of how that sounds. Like, hey, let's go to a baseball game, but I'm on my phone. Like, why are you at the baseball game? You could do that at home. Or let's go out to dinner at a nice restaurant.
And then she's tweeting everything.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, yo, be in the moment. Like, I know a lot of people can relate to that, where sometimes, you know, you can tell yourself, like, I know I'm on my phone a lot, but when we go to this concert or when we go to this party, I typically want to document and like see everything and video everything and tweet everything and Instagram everything. But I think this time I'm just going to enjoy it. And I get it. Sometimes you want to, you know, have memories and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But just sometimes be in the moment and just be like, you know what? I'm going to keep the memories up here this time.
Yep, absolutely.
Just so that you don't miss out on the things that are around you.
It's so true.
So, to be encouraging, we do have a few ways that you can fix these things in your relationship. I think the first thing we could say is to have like an agreed upon start and stop time.
Absolutely.
For social media, electronic devices. Like, you kind of might even feel like, oh, what are we, children? We have to have start and stop time.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's my go-to phase. Like,
I know.
you gotta have a start and stop time for my MLB, my baseball stats. Like, yeah, like, your marriage is of utmost importance. And you guys making sure at all times that you're good, that you're okay. Like, that should be of utmost importance to you. You know, like, oh, well, I want to tweet my girls and I want to do, like, your relationship, your marriage should be of utmost importance. And so have it agreed upon where you say, when I get home, this is our time to kind of do whatever we want. And then maybe after an hour, we get together and we put everything away. And, you know, so again, stop time. But agree upon it. Don't just say, oh, we're going to do an hour one day, and then right before y'all go hang out or do something romantic, it's like, oh, this is my hour.
That's horrible.
You know, you're terrible if you do that. Whoever you are, if you ever do that. Man or woman, you're terrible. That's messed up.
Please don't do that.
It's like, hey, how you doing, baby? This is my hour. Looking.
That's horrible. Don't do that.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Okay. So anyway.
Moving on.
Yes. Moving on. Another thing that you really want to keep in the forefront is when you hear your spouse talking to you, put your device down, pause your game, like pause the TV show. Like we have the technology now where we can pause live TV.
Absolutely.
Okay, we can pause your game. You don't have, even if you're in middle typing, just your spouse, your significant other is way more important than what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so you need to show them that they are a priority and that when they're talking to you, the information that they're giving is important to you. And so make sure you pause what you're doing, look at them. Don't be like, yeah, babe, I hear you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't hear everything. And plus, I want to be able to have good communication. I want to look at your face when I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So please pause what you're doing. Look at your spouse. Let them know that they have your attention. Yeah,
and I think the last thing we want to talk about is like plan like things to do, and don't have your devices on or near you or whatever. Like, kind of make a plan to put those things aside so that you guys are regularly engaging in conversation with one another, having fun with one another, laughing with one another, doing all the one another's, right? Okay, you know where that's going. So plan to have those times where you actually put those things aside.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't make technology more important than your spouse.
Nope.
And we understand that people have like really demanding jobs where they have to be kind of connected all the time. And so when you do these little things here and there, it just shows your spouse that even though you have an important job where technology is big, I'm still more important than that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it can strengthen your marriage.
Yep, sure
It can strengthen your relationship. We hope this helped you guys.
Yes, we do.
And if you have any more tips on how you can be present and in the present with your significant other,
yes,
leave those comments in the comment section below.
Yes. So, if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hang out for a little while. Check out some other videos. Yeah. And, hopefully we'll see you around.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.